I know what's going on here. We're live and we're playing Minecraft. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. I'm gonna adjust the microphone. Absolute cinema. What's going on, chat? How is everybody doing this evening? Oh my gosh, this Minecraft music is so nostalgic. I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting chills sitting here listening to the Minecraft because it's literally my childhood. But a oh yay, a bot account on Twitch. That's fun. Hang on. How do I hold a message for a reason? Deny. Oh, okay, it held it. Okay, cool. Where Twitch is doing stuff. Twitch is twitching. Twitch is twitching, believe it or not. Anyways, what is going on, chat? This is my first time back streaming for a while. I've got new glasses. I'm back. We're good to go. And we're here, we're playing some Minecraft. So I know we're not really kicking Dark Souls back off just yet. I wanted to do something a little fun just because I remembered it the other night. So I've got my Minecraft Xbox One edition, which blends in with my green screen because of the green case. Ooh. Oh, look at that. I'm invisible. Anyway. Cool. I was invisible. I don't feel so good. Oh. It's that good meme. Yo, Wyatt, what's up? Scorpion, what's going on? We got Kirby. Kirby's back in the chat, everybody. Kirby is back. We haven't seen Kirby in a while, but what's going on? How is everybody doing today? We're gonna hop in some Minecraft. So, a wee bit of backstory here. I made this world about 10 years ago. This was before the Nintendo Switch even came out. And I played on this world for the years leading up to when I got Minecraft on the Switch. And so I think I played this world like straight through 3 years, probably. That's probably how long I've been up here. Old Minecraft, I agree, is pretty peak. Thank you, Sam. They are the exact same frames, just new lenses, but they are back and they are fitting better than ever. So, yeah, we're just gonna hop in. This world is called Halo Park, and it's because I made it in the Halo texture pack, mashup style. It's just Minecraft Halo now, but I have not played in this world for many years. The last time I've seen it was literally just this morning, just to make sure that my Xbox even turned on, because I don't use this thing. This big honking piece of plastic and machinery. It's sitting next to me. I don't use it, so I didn't know if it was gonna work or not. But I just had to load it up just to make sure it worked. But holy cow, the nostalgia trip I'm getting. So I built this world up when I was between the ages of 9 and 11. And that's when I dropped this game and the Xbox entirely for the Nintendo Switch. So you're going to see everything in this world was built from like 2015 up. Which is insane to think that that was a decade ago. But yeah. So, oh my gosh, this is such a nostalgia trip. I can't believe I'm back here. In old Minecraft, too. So, yeah, okay, cool. Well, this is the area that I built to be, like, the entrance of the park, of the world. Because I had a wild dream that I was going to make this world public someday. That this was going to be my server, or, like, my realm. That never ended up happening. But, yeah. Here we go. We got tickets here. We've got these lovely looking Halo villagers to greet us here. 15 gold per ticket. Dude, yeah. I played... So... I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to, like... I'm gonna turn my music down on my computer here. On my headphones. Exit. Okay, hang on. Audio. Just all the way down. I don't really like the Halo mashup pack music, but I'm gonna leave it just cuz in the video, but I'm gonna keep it quiet. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the Xbox One was kind of like my console up until the Switch came out. So I was playing Xbox One for like 3 years straight. Like, Battlefront, the original Battlefront. Well, not the original. The new Battlefront 1. Minecraft here. NHL hockey. Me and my dad used to play NHL hockey all the time on the Xbox. Lego Star Wars the Force Awakens. I day one Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens when that came out. I even got like whatever deluxe edition it was. It came with like an exclusive minifigure and like a lenticular thing. Wizo, what's up? What's going on? How are you? I'm doing good. So yeah, I played Xbox One all the way up until the Switch came out. The Switch came out, but Minecraft didn't come out immediately for it. So I played in this world with this game up until Minecraft on the Switch came out. And then I dropped it for the Switch, which is valid. But yeah, 360, PS4, PS5, that's your progression line. But yeah, I was such a Xbox kid for a couple years. Battlefront was my jam. I played so much Battlefront 1, I kid you not. Battlefront 1 was my jam. I could tell by your profile picture. I think that was your profile picture on Insta for a while. So, yes, I could kind of tell. But what's going on, man? It's been a minute since we've talked, actually. How are you doing? I hope you are doing so very well. Got my water tonight. I was gonna have a soda, but I forgot to grab it. And then my new addition to the table here. I'm blowing steam until we can get into this world. But my Sabrina dunking cup, a close friend of mine gave that to me. So ooh, I'm getting like oh no, am I gonna have a camera issue here now that I had the Sabrina cup? Because it's kind of cutting me out. Was it doing that before? Was it doing this before? Was it cutting my shirt out? Will it do it to my solid black shirt? Chat, let me know. Was the camera cutting my shirt out or my sweater out originally? Because if not, I can correct that. Does your dad? Hang on. I'm gonna try and fix this here. Nope, that's not doing it. Okay, well, I'm just gonna take my sweater off then. As for favorite NHL team, I haven't asked them in a while. The Admirals. They're part of the NHL, right? I don't follow hockey. Okay, hopefully that won't crop me out anymore. Yeah. No, the solid black tea is good. Okay, yeah. No, the Admirals. Admirals are NHL, right? Am I wrong, chat? Are the Admirals NHL? I don't remember. But he always liked the Admirals. My dad, he grew up playing hockey. That was his sport growing up, so... Oh, yeah, absolutely. We Go Pack Go. Go Pack Go. I am a Packers fan through and through. The Bears? Who are the Bears? Excuse me, the Bears? What? No. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't follow hockey. I do follow football now that Do I have pick block on? No, I don't. Okay. I do follow football because I'm in a fantasy football league. So I've been watching it. Yeah. Yep. But yeah. So let's actually finally get into this Minecraft world here. Been blowing smoke for a couple minutes here, but we are in Halo Park, a world I haven't been in so long. But yeah, so you're supposed to enter. When I built this, you're supposed to enter from here. But when I first started building the world, here's a little taste of the world. Yeah, look at that. That's prime 9-year-old building. 10-year-old building right here. But this was my house. So this was my house. So I guess we can start I don't know. Where should we start, chat? I say we start here at the entrance gate. Yes, I'm pretty sure you played in this world a few times. But yeah, so we'll start here at the entrance gate. No, I kind of want to go through, like... See, I'm just getting a rush of nostalgia. I don't even know where to start, but... we'll start with the gate here. And then we'll do all the things back here before. So, the way the world is kind of split up, because I grew up watching, like, Stampy. He was my GOAT. He was my OG. Stampy, he's such a real one. He's my inspiration for this world, for what I do on YouTube now. So I kind of based this off of his world. So we've got sections here. So this is kind of like normal life stuff, I guess. Real world thing. Oh, you're a Seahawks fan. Nice, nice. Not bad. Not bad. They're doing pretty well this season, I think. I think I have a Seahawks player on my fantasy. I don't remember. Is Jalen? No, he's not Seahawks. I'm gonna have to look at my fantasy. I had to bench some people because of bye weeks and stuff. But yeah. Anyways, so this was supposed to be like kind of like the main drag, like houses or like kind of real world normal stuff. That's a movie theater. There's hotels back there, and then this was supposed to be like the restaurant district. And then there was the slow rides, and then the roller coasters, and then it was supposed to be like carnival games, and then eventually it just kind of got to, I'm gonna put whatever I want wherever I want. So we'll start back this way. I'm remembering all this stuff now. This is coming back to me. I remember when I built some of this stuff. Like this here, Fire World. Real clever naming here. So this was supposed to be a restaurant that only opened at night. Now daylight cycle is not on. But so here, the drawbridge. Oh no, no, this was just supposed to be when it was closed, you would fall in the lava. You can't get in. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, I did have a monorail in this world. I destroyed that though. Why did I do that? That was dumb. I did used to have a monorail in this world, so you are remembering correctly here. But yeah, so the idea was that when the restaurant was closed, you couldn't get in. But now obviously you can walk up the side here and flick these levers, but yeah, there we go. And this was just supposed to be like a restaurant. That's the kitchen, I think. Yeah, okay. So just tables and chairs. I think the iron doors are, what do you guys think of my Halo skin? Pretty dope, right? Yeah, yeah. This was the coolest thing back in the day, I swear. I'm not kidding, but yeah, okay. So that's the. So can I get in the kitchen? What did I put in the kitchen? I can just open those. What did I put in the kitchen? Okay, there's nothing in here. Oh yeah, here, a bunch of furnaces. You could tell I wasn't the greatest interior designer back in the day. But that's okay. I mean, we've got the almost 2-block tall ceiling. So yeah, Fire World. Clever idea. What do we have here? Mining Frenzy to... Oh, so this is a mini game. I think... What are the rules? What are the rules? How do we play Mining Frenzy? I honestly don't remember, and I don't have pick block on. Talking about restaurants, I don't know if we do this anymore since I haven't been around. Oh yeah, what did you guys have for dinner? Dude, Stampy level nostalgia is real. Well, chat, what did you guys have for dinner? I had a squash. It was kind of like this. I had to peel the skin off. A squash, and then I mashed it up, and I put ground beef on it, and then cheese. It was really good. Would suggest. Yeah, what is the objective of this game? I assume there's like a diamond in here or something. I have no idea. I don't remember. We'll go this way. This looks vaguely familiar. You haven't eaten today? Dude. Dude, eat. Eat, bro, eat. Go get some nutrients, man. Terraria? Oh, this was the concoction of my brother. He made this. This is supposed to be a Terraria-themed restaurant. Get it? Because it's, like, completely flat in 2D. I don't know why he chose this nasty-looking block. Oak planks. This is what oak planks look like in the Halo texture pack, guys. Oh boy, this is crazy. Yeah, look at that. That's Terraria. A Terraria-themed restaurant, huh? Never would have thought. Don't worry, Sam. I don't think... What is up with my sprint here? I don't think you live on Culver's. Yeah. Didn't know Terraria back then. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, yeah. So here's the movie theater. I think I built this one to look like Stampy's. Oh my gosh, the ore. You made sliders, Kirby? That's hype. Chad, the ore as the floor is so bad. That's so bad. What in the flip? And the lighting. It's so dark and dingy. Okay, it's flat. It's just flat. I didn't even indent I didn't make it stare down. It's just flat. That's crazy. Dude, I don't remember building any of this. That's insane. I vaguely remember oh gosh, okay. Old Minecraft. I vaguely remember building this outer part, but I don't remember building any of the inside. Crazy. Alright, what else do we got? What else is around here? Bounce Road. That's Bounce. It says Bounce, not Bounce. That says Bounce. I couldn't spell. I still can't spell. Oh, I think you're just supposed to... Oh, that is bad. This is... Are these slime blocks? These are slime blocks. This is bad. That's terrible. You're supposed to jump all the way around on this thing? Okay, that's just bad. That's lame. Alright, what's this one? Rail Rider. Oh, is this supposed to be like racing? Oh, I don't think this is very fair. Honestly, I think that this lane might be... I would use red carpet for the floor. Yeah. If I were building a movie theater now, I would use red carpet. The Halo train tracks always looked so cool. The rails in the Halo texture pack always looked so cool. Oh, you could sprint in minecarts? That's insane. Okay, yeah. Suffice it to say, I think this inner rail is rigged to win. Which is hype. If you pick the right one, I don't know. What do we got over here? Super Smash Bro. Just a singular Smash Bro. What were you even supposed to do? I see the Smash Ball line. I see the line. But I don't know how you were going to play that. Were you just supposed to, like, beat each other up with your fists? You know, square up? I don't know. Bark Ripper. Okay, this is a roller coaster. Okay, cool. Oh, gosh. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh. See, fist fighting, that makes sense in there. That makes sense. Oh, my gosh. I thought I was going to throw up on that. Holy cow. Have my design philosophies changed. That's crazy. This is a terrible looking tree, too. Holy cow. I don't remember any of this. I remember the very first couple things I built because those are like core memories, right? But I don't remember anything after that. That's crazy. What was this? Closed. Hang on. I think this is a trivia game. What is my favorite N64 game? Me equals myself. Mario 64, Donkey. This is wrong. This is just wrong. My favorite N64 game is obviously Mario 64. What the heck? I think fireworks are supposed to go off. But there's that in there. What the flip? Okay. What is my favorite Nintendo? The Switch, obviously. That's wrong. Wrong again. It's the GameCube. What the flip? What was the first Nintendo? I mean, they're essentially the same, but on technicality, it is the Famicom. Okay. That was kind of cursed. Low-key, not gonna lie. That was low-key kind of cursed. But, you know what? Vibe. There's false information in there. That's fake news. Insane. Okay. So that was that area. Man, I don't remember any of this. Holy cow. Okay. Well, let's keep going this way. Okay, cool. So, chat, how was your Halloween? Did you all survive Randy? Did you make sure Randy didn't get you? I was bunkered down in my house. I was not gonna let Randy get me on Halloween, that's for sure. My plans for college. I am actually not going to go to college. You died. Oh no, shoot, Randy got you. Oh crap, dude. That's unfortunate. Anyway, here we have the next restaurant. Oh, this still has the nasty GameStop sticker on this controller. Ew. Why didn't I clean that off? That's gross. I haven't used these controllers in a minute. Jack in the Box. This is the next restaurant. And I built this. I actually built this restaurant right here. This one right here. Before I learned that Jack in the Box is a real chain of restaurants. I kid you not. I built this. And then I learned about Jack in the Box, the restaurant. And my brain was... brain explosion. I was like, no way, they ripped off my Minecraft world. But... yeah, it turns out I kind of ripped them off, low-key. But, this is just another restaurant. Which is crazy that the kitchen is on the top floor. And you have to walk all the way down to serve. That's kind of counterintuitive. I don't know. I've never worked in a restaurant before, so I wouldn't know. This is how. Oh my sweet copyright infringement. This is another restaurant. Oh, this is... Hang on. What? So you're gonna disrespect me after using me in one of your builds in Minecraft? For P5E. Oh, it's the ore! Oh no. Oh no, the ore. Look man, look ore. Level with me here. You don't make great floor. I'm gonna be honest. Floor, it's not your thing. Cave depictions, perfect. You rock at that. Floor design, I'm sorry man, that's not where it is. But, holy cow, look at all these end rods. Okay, you could watch your food being made. Okay, that's an interesting idea. I can see how I came up with this. Oh boy. Dude, imagine if I put this in a regular texture pack, it would look so ridiculous. Oh my word. I need some water. Hydrate or dehydrate, chat. Alright, what's next? No more restaurants, please. This is a restaurant. I remember building this back in the day. The box. It's just a box. It's just a box. Don't forget that Jack in the Box over there. This is just a box. Okay, fairly standard thing, except for there's furnaces up there. Cool. Low-key kind of uninspired. Alright. So I remember making this. And this was going to be the main plaza of the park. theme park. Main plaza of the theme park. And yeah. It's so main plaza-y. But, resorts. We're gonna go check out the hotels. I guess I should ride the rail, huh? Dude, when they had minecarts with chests back in the day. Dude, insane. Oh my. So you had to ride a transportation rail. All the way over. To here. Oh no! Oh no! There's another minecart over here. And I broke the track. Oh my gosh. This is why pick block should be on. Whoa, okay. It auto went to okay. Hang on, I'm gonna turn pick block on just in case I just in case I press any button or press... Oh, okay, hang on. What? Hang on, pick block. Here it is. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Okay, that works. Just in case I break anything. End rods as lighting is bad. This is terrible. This is terrible. What was I thinking, chat? Alright, cool. So we have the hotels and resorts here. We've got the bonsai. This looks nothing like a bonsai tree. What? Okay, okay. What do we got here? Alright, some rooms in the trees. Okay. This could be good design in theory. You come up here to... I think this is not the penthouse level. There is no penthouse level. What? I think the rooms are supposed to get bigger as you go up, right? For a tree. Yeah, not. Why can't I jump? I lost my ability to jump. Hang on. I screwed with the controls. I screwed with the controls. Jump is A. Okay. Yay. I have my jump back. Alright, cool. Big banana. That is not... that's not... Okay. We're just gonna move on. Made out of gold blocks, too. That is crazy. And okay, I do remember building this. And I remember when I designed this, I was like, oh, what? So the exposed rooms, what if someone was like sleeping or like getting changed and you just climbed up past their room to get to your room and there's no door for some reason, but I thought that was a weird thing when I built it, and I guess I just didn't fix it. So strange and interesting. But yeah, the big banana hotel. The most expensive banana ever. Yes, I do remember the prices were pretty expensive. I remember charging everybody an arm and a leg back in the day, because I could. And it was in creative mode. Oh yeah, okay, so these runways here, they were my idea of like elytra flying. So you would fly up to the different runways and it was a way of transportation. I thought it was a good idea. Back in the day, at least. Alright, here we go. We've got the den. Because this is the guys' den. This is for guys. This is the cool guys' place. The Ken den. This is the Ken den. I don't know what's so den about it, but... Oh, I guess the giant flat screen TV. The dirt-looking floor. Although this is more of like a proper hotel with the rooms and all. I think one of them has a balcony access, right? Oh, these both do. It's a Jack and Jill balcony access. How cute. And then here's the hot tub. Oh, yeah. That was hype back in the day. Clearly not enough torches. No. Not at all. Not whatsoever. Could use a few more, but yeah, here's the swimming pool for the hotel, which is kind of strange here. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, I don't remember building this, but interesting. One Jack and Jill balcony unless... Nope, just the one on that one side. What does this sign say? Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut. No one out pizzas the hut. At least that's what they say. Clearly, nobody pizza the hut here. Oh my. Alright. Big black box. Yeah, that would happen all the time. Big black box. That is... this is not a box. This is a rectangle. But okay. Oh, the gimmick for this one. You go underneath. And you go up. And that was supposed to be cool. Heaven forbid you... Oh, you can't break the bedrock. Okay, cool. Some versions of Minecraft, they let you break the bedrock. Some don't. Another one where you're like walking through people's rooms. That's kind of crazy. Man, I don't remember building any of this stuff. Except for the campsite. I do remember actually building this one. Because there's a bunch of like cabins. And this is like my... This is my beginner Minecraft house. You get some wood planks. It's a 3x3 interior. You got your bed, you got your chest. Everything to start out with a decent looking house in your Minecraft world so you can escape the googlies. That was my thing. And so I built them all as cabins all around here. And they are spitting images of each other. I think I did every single wood type that was available at that time. Remember, this was before the Nether update. So this was before Bedrock Edition even. This was before Update Aquatic. Holy cow. Oh gosh. Okay. Man, before Update Aquatic is kind of vile. Okay. No, there's more stuff this way. Okay. More unfinished stuff. I don't remember what this was going to be. This was going to be like a sand mountain. A mountain of sand. The Nether. Where did you see that? Oh, there it is. This is going to be a sand mountain. And there's like random like crap and explosions all around here. That's because like everybody who played in this world was like little at the time. All right, what do we got here? We've got the tabernacle. Oh, this is a peak build from the book of Exodus. We've got a peak build right here. So what you're supposed to... Well, let's write it. So I think that's supposed to be the brazen altar. Yes, I remember this. The water, the candle, and the bread. And then the Ark of the Covenant. Which is looking kind of just like gold. That was peak. That was peak right there. And the walls you can almost jump. That's height. I actually do remember building this. And then I do remember building this actually too. Was this Iron Mountain. Because I thought I was cool and I could build a mountain made of pure iron. And it's dark inside. Okay. This could actually be kind of hype. Okay. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I don't know where to look. Wait, what was that up there? What was that up there? Hang on. Hang on. Hold the phone here. What's this? What? Oh. Oh, okay. You're supposed to come out and see the outside. However, this thing rocks you so fast that you cannot, you can't even see. And how interesting. All of the roller coasters I'm going to tell you guys now are going to be exactly like that. Where it's just powered rails and nothing else. What do we got here? Isa and Addie's maze. Oh, okay. This was a maze that I had a friend build one time while she was over. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this one. This is kind of a nothing burger. It's just a maze. It's not even spooky. Not even like Slender. Not even like Slender. Big L. Cool. Alright, well, let's go look at all that other fun stuff. That should be exciting. A nothing burger, for real. The Nether. Hang on, I actually think there's some stuff built in the Nether. Oh! Yes, I remember this. This was us trying to colonize the Nether. But the Nether is super flat. And it didn't go very well because bed. Because, well, check this out. I have explosions turned off, don't I? Game options. Well, I think you had to do that actually in the settings before the world. Yeah, this is when people were trying to colonize the Nether. Didn't work out too well, I remember. And now I'm teleported elsewhere. What? Why is that there? Okay. I'm just gonna pretend like I forgot. But yeah, okay, cool. So which way should we go? There's stuff that way, there's stuff that way, and there's a lot of stuff that way. So, let's go this way, because this way is where my house is. Let's go check out my house. We'll go this way first. So this way, hang on, you know, that's part of that path. Okay, we'll go this way. We have, I'm name dropping myself here. It's a cater world after all. Yep, this was my It's a Small World. I keep pressing the wrong button. I am used to the Switch. All 30-something hours of Pokemon ZA I've been playing has caused me to flip X and Y. But yeah, so this is supposed to be It's a Small World. Everybody sing the song. If we sing it, we can't get copyrighted. So, it's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world. Oh, okay. Who the flip? All right, that's not cool, man. Good thing I turned pick block on. Hey, the roof is kind of cool, Loki. I think that's supposed to be a guy falling in lava. I think. I don't remember. Cool. That was, I don't know what that was. I don't even know what that was. I do remember building this. Like I said, a lot of the earlier stuff I do remember building. Because, like, core memory. But there's a lot of stuff that I'm like, I did that. I built that. Anyway. Let's move on. What is this terrible looking building here? Lava. It's just called lava. Is there a minecart in here? Ah! I remember this ride. I built this ride because I wanted it to be a like an educational dark ride, like from Disney. Like Journey to the Center of the Earth, although that one is I don't think that was a calm ride. This is supposed to be like an educational ride where you go and like imagine, if you will, not my bugged out camera, but oh holy cow. Okay, my camera is bugging out. Imagine, if you will, there's like an audio track playing in your ear, and it's this guy in this like monotone voice, and he's like, lava is made up out of 2 point something percent magma and 1000% women or something. I don't know. I'm the monotone voice in the ride. Some business, numbers. I don't know. It was supposed to be something like that. And by the way, I look like a floating head, at least on my screen, because of how dark my monitor is. Yeah, so it was supposed to be like an educational ride. Yeah, it kind of sucked, low key. Not gonna lie. Keep pressing the wrong button. Holy crap. Okay. What's this here? Trampoline. Oh, yes. Boing, 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 boing. This is right when the slime blocks were introduced, I believe. I honestly don't remember. But yeah. I think we used to do, like, the potion of, like, max jumping or something. And we would just jump Some of these were like boredom killers. Like I was really bored one Friday night, and I was like, I gotta do something to kill my boredom. So I built these. But yeah, what's this right over here? Oh, I have... I kid you not. I have one of these trains in like almost every single Minecraft world I've built. I used to build these suckers everywhere. I kid you not. I'm not going to ride it because, I mean, look at how boring this is. And quite frankly, it's probably just going to make me sick with how many power rails there are. But yeah, I built these suckers in like every single world that I have made. And not modern worlds, mind you, like old worlds. So that's a nice little nostalgia thing. I probably can only build this good still. I still haven't gotten better at building. This is DJ. And it's just a jukebox. It's just for like a vibing dome. What the flip? Oh my. And is there anything in here? Wait, we gotta find Chirp. We gotta find Chirp. Hey, there it is. Chirp, 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 chirp. Put Chirp in. We gotta put Chirp in. Yeah. I hope you guys can hear that. I'm gonna turn up my game volume. You guys can hear that, right? The chirp. That's hype. That's hype. Chirp was always such a banger. Alright, what do we got over here? This is just another runway. Yeah. And we'll loop around to those houses in the back. But this here... Flying school. And there's elytras. So I'm assuming... Oh, yes. I remember this guy. This is a... It goes to the block limit. And you're just supposed to... With your elytra. I remember building that, yeah. Alright, here we go. What is this? Chat, do we know what this is trying to say? Do we know what I'm spelling here? I think this is supposed to be security station. That is terrible. That is bad spelling. Oh yeah, this is just the police station. Because there's jail cells here. I remember we used to threaten to put my little sister in jail. Me and my brother. We would put her in jail. In here. I remember that. This is part of my house. I know for sure. What? Okay. We'll get to that, I guess. Holy. And what is this here? What do these do? Looks like they're doing nothing. Alright, I think this was one of my friend's house. I don't remember which one, but one of my friends, this was their house. Yeah, because we got like the kitchen, and this is the basement. With more beds. And what's on this floor? Oh, a flat screen TV, obviously. Have to have the flat screen. And then the bed to see it. Yeah, makes sense. And then an even bigger flat screen. You know what? In Minecraft, back in the day, it was just like, what are we going to build? What are we going to build in our houses? And obviously the coolest thing for a 10-year-old, at least for me, was just a giant flat screen TV. So that's what we put in our houses. But there's more houses over here. This is the snow house. What's in here? Oh, it's a bunch of snow golems. Hello, friends. What is up? Your Halo-looking pumpkin heads. You guys are looking kind of dope. That's hype. What a bunch of cuties. Moving on. I don't know why we just didn't build a road here, but I don't know. Okay, yeah. This is Britain's house. Or Brighton. I don't think that's how I don't think that's how we spell it. I don't think so. But this is another one of my friend's house. And the block stairs is vile. I think there's supposed to be glass here. But the blocks, not the block stairs, not the full block stairs. That's insane. It's got a cool, like, slanted design. I'll give it that. That looks kind of hype. With the slant. That's kind of a dope house. I might recreate this in a much better design in the future, perhaps. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to just zoom over this way to this ride, which I do remember making because I was really bored one day. And I flooded this village with lava. I was just like, we're taking it out with the lava. So I burnt this village to the ground, filled it in with lava, and was like, well, looks like I'm going to make a ride out of it. So here is hot lava. And I don't know which way you're supposed to go. I think it might be this way. But yeah, I was just bored one day, and I was like, you know what would be hilarious? Pouring hot lava, mixing hot lava with villager, and just putting it all in the... See, look, there's the train again. I told you guys, I built these suckers everywhere. Whoa, okay. And then this is an area that I just blew up with TNT, because I was bored. I remember doing that, yes. There's the train. Wow. This is riveting stuff, and there are animals stuck in the fountain. What? Hang on, what? Hold on. Dude, literally. Dude, for real, because honestly, best Zelda game. Humble opinion right there. There are just chickens and sheep, and those are pigs, I think. Yeah, those are not getting helped. Just you wait, because I got more spirit tracks in this world. I see that right there, and I know exactly what that is. But yeah. So this was my house. This was my riveting pod design. I was like, this is the coolest thing in the world. That's what I thought. I really did. And I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I just had a ton of these like little pods all throughout the world? So I built this one. There's literally nothing in here, just this little train. No reason for this to exist, but it's here. And then, you guys remember that other blue pod from earlier? If we fly this way, whoa, whoa, whoa. This was like, oh, this is my science-y room. This was my mad scientist lab, because I was going to be a mad scientist in this world, and that was cool and metal and stuff. And this is right over by the police station. The poorly spelt police station. This is such a trip down memory lane, man. I remember getting my school done and then playing this and just waiting for Friday night when I could just no-life this. There's my banners. And then this was my brother's house until he didn't like it anymore. These are hurting my ears now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I remember this was my brother's house, and then he didn't like it, so he went off and built the big black castle all the way back there. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. But this right here is neon parkour. Neon parkour. Let's see if we can beat the parkour. Can we beat the parkour, chat? Chat. Huh. Remember, this is parkour that a 9-year-old built, so... Alright. I guess parkour has gotten the best of me. Alright, that's just impossible. Moving on, moving on. We don't need to talk about that happening. Anyways, let's go over here. Let's go over this way. I'm feeling like coming over this way. As we can see, the train again. Yeah. We've got a giant Mario. I built this. I am very proud of this. I probably could build something probably worse than this now. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a good sculptor in the craft. I'm not a Minecraft pro sculptor. It's just not me. It's just not who I am. And then we got the Triforce from Zelda. Peak, obviously. And so you're... Oh, excuse me. And this you're supposed to ride the minecart all the way to here. This was like the city area. This was like the city area. This is where all like the shopping was and stuff. So yeah, here we got the runway. We'll just run over here. Space show. Okay, so I do remember building this. I was bored and I built that really big green, this really big green like mothership. I remember building this, and then I was like, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be so cool to have like a big alien fight scene? So I built an alien fight scene, and I was like, oh cool, how do we incorporate this? How do I incorporate this in the world? And I was like, oh yeah, it's a show. People will sit and watch this. In universe. So here's the seats. That is a painful texture. And you're supposed to watch it. And I kid you not, it took me an entire week to fill in this floor. Both terraforming it and filling it in. It took me forever. I remember just being so bored building it. Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah. Not optimal. It was really boring. I remember that. And then... Okay, the end portal is over here. That was an end portal we accidentally blew up. This is the one that works. We'll save that for the very end of the tour, because I think that there's a ride in there. But yeah, what do we got here? Okay. We've got my brother's hardware store. My brother, he opened a hardware store, and he was like, I'm going to sell hardware in this store. And I was like, you know what? That's kind of hype. That's kind of hype for the Minecraft world, you know? So here's the back room. Employees only, yeah. There's like wood, danger. I remember him building this. So that's the hardware store. And then in every world, we have to have a church, obviously. So we got the church here. I have to have one in every world, for sure. 2 books, because 2 is better than 1, you know? We got the baptism here. That's hype. That's hype. The floor is terrible, but this is planks. Yeah, this is wood in the Halo texture pack. But yeah. Got the church there, and then we have the... What's this? Recording studio. I don't know what a recording studio is, but I know what a recording studio is. Hey! This is what I'm doing right here. I can't sit in the chair, but it's supposed to be the green screen wall, which, honestly... With these lights here, you are not getting a clear green screen. That's not enough light to brighten that up, so... I don't know what this kid was on, but... That's crazy. Recording studio. 10 years ago I built this. 10 years ago. Holy. And then this here, this is my brother's house. Let's check this right out here. Because I actually turned Spirit Tracks. I think this was one of the very last things that I built in this world before... Moving on to the Switch edition, was the Spirit Tracks ride. Yeah, you guys know that hit game, The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks for the Nintendo DS? It's like my favorite Zelda game. of all time out of them all. Even though Breath of the Wild and Wind Waker exist, I still like the goofy one with the train. Yeah. I turned that into a ride, which I thought was hype. And, well, it's not the best thing you've ever seen, but it sure is something. Like, so here's the Forest Realm. I remember building this. Here's the Forest Realm. And then you enter the Forest Temple. And here's the boss, which I'm actually really proud of. That kind of looks like the boss. That's kind of awesome. Yeah, he's even got the little purple, like, sack on his butt. And then here's the Ice Temple. Yes, yes, or the Snow Temple. And here's the boss for that. This arena looks like it does in the game. For real. Game accurate, for real. And then here's the Ocean Realm. The Ocean Temple, looking bare. And here's the Ocean Temple boss. Yes, yes. See? Don't you just see the resemblance for all one of you who's actually played the game? I have no idea what that is. And then here's the Lava Temple. And the fire boss, that's Craig. Or Krog. I think his name was Krog in the game. I think I remember that from the game. I haven't played that game in a hot minute. I should go back and play that. On stream, perhaps? Mm-hmm. Maybe. What is this? I have no idea what this is. I think this is somebody's house. Yes. Whose house? I don't know. The headphones are like pinching my glasses on my head. So I'm just gonna... Oh, there we go. Alright. On stream, if I can get it to work, I plan on jailbreaking my Wii U. So hopefully I can get it to run on there. And that's how I'll do, like, DS games and stuff. Holy cow, my glasses. Okay. Alright. That was the Spirit Tracks ride. The Tower of Spirits here. Look at that. Look at that. The resemblance to the game. It looks just like it does in the game, honestly. I don't know what you're saying. But yeah. Okay. So this is super nostalgic for me. This is my brother's castle. This is so nostalgic because we would actually have, like, wars in front of this monster. This castle. This beast. And so, here it is. It's kind of empty, low-key. But he had his watchtower here. I remember him watching from his watchtower. This was his movie theater. His garbage, his farm. This was like where he lived. This is giving like Colony 6 from Xenoblade, for real though. I think that's just me. Yeah, this was his house. He was really good at interior design back in the day. Now he kind of sucks at it, but back in the day, he used to be a really good interior designer for Minecraft. I remember we all would have him do our houses. This is his basement. More beds. Oh, like an armory. Cool. Oh, and then this... I remember me and him had a huge argument over this. But this was his summer house. This is a Mario warp pipe. This is not the summer house. Okay. Here's the summer house. Okay, so we built this Teen Titans looking building. Tell me that's not the Teen Titans building. Anyway, he built this as his summer home. And I remember telling him that this was a huge eyesore. But I let him keep it. And so yeah, he built a summer house that looks like the Teen Titans headquarters. Dude, for real, that looks like the Teen Titans headquarters. That's insane. Okay. Yes, that's this part of the world done. This was like the... Dude, I don't even know what you would call this area. The unholy amalgamation of stores, a show, and a castle. I don't know, man. But I think, yeah, all this stuff we took a look at. So we still got all this to go through. Man, this world is so much bigger than I thought than I remember it being. There was so much that we did in this world. It's crazy to think that I made this like 10 years ago. Like, that makes me feel old. Like, really old. Here's a jail. We would throw my sister in jail. I remembered that doing this. My little sister, she was only like 2 at the time. 2 or 3. And we would just throw her in jail because she would like break stuff and make ugly things. And I was like, nah, can't have this. Alright. This was the first roller coaster I made in this world. And I do remember it. Because I made these stairs. Because when I was a kid, I used to be absolutely terrified of roller coasters. So I made these stairs here as like a, oh, if someone's scared to go on, they can turn around in the line, you know? And here's where the minecart goes. Let me get one. Here it is. Oh, holy cow. Oh, these are on. Oh my. All right. Okay, see, this was actually kind of a good roller coaster. It's not all power rails. And holy minecart lineup. That's insane. First roller coaster, everybody. That was it. That was the first roller coaster I ever made in this world. What a banger. What a banger. And then what do we got this one? Hang on. This is my snowy mountain. Not your snowy mountain, mind you. This is my snowy mountain. Dude, what are these naming conventions? Holy cow, man. Alright. No path leading up, just a minecart and a button. Alright, let's see where it takes us. Oh my, oh my. Ooh. That's a lot of broken track. What? What happened? That all this track is broken. Holy beans. Anyways, so for a mountain, it's looking pretty cloudy. If you ask me, this looks a lot more like a cloud than a mountain. But I think my thought process was you hit the activator rail, and instead of going this way, where you fall and die, you go this way. And there's an abominable snowman who is fenced in for some reason. I'm gonna get rid of that. That looks nasty. Alright. That was my snowy mountain, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute peak ride. Alright, what's this next one here? The same. Dude, that's not a ride name. That's a terrible ride name. Alright. Peak. Just peak. Oh my gosh. That was... Some of these are really bad. I'm sorry, chat. Chat, I'm so sorry. Some of these are like absolutely terrible. What's this one? Tracks. Okay. Oh no! Wait! It's coming back to me now. I remember building this ride. Okay. So this was, oh my, I don't even know what's going on anymore. It's so fast. Okay, so this was based on one of my favorite books from when I was a wee little lad. It was called Tracks, and it was about this guy who built, his glasses broke, so he couldn't see. And he was building train track all around in these places, like the wild places. So, like this, like he built train tracks up on top of the trees. And then he built them through pastures of cows. And then he built one in a barn, and then he made one go like under a lake. And it was see, this is the lake. Can you tell it's water? But it was like one of my favorite books, I remember. I decided, you know what? I'm gonna turn that into a ride. So I do remember making this. Wow, what a nostalgia trip! What a nostalgia trip. Alright, let's go this way. What is this ride? This is Happy Falls, which looks nothing like Splash Mountain from Disneyland. Okay. Cool, so I think... I don't remember what you're supposed to do. I think you're supposed to go this way. Into the log. To the log tunnel. You're supposed to go up. And then, whoa. Fall. That would have been really, really terrible to do backwards, but you know what? That's okay. This is terribly boring. Wow, some of these... Dude, some of these are a little insane. Alright, what is in this big, inconspicuous building with colors? I literally don't remember, chat. I have no idea. Laser tag. Whoa, we built laser tag. Here's the video room. I think that's supposed to be the little TV. I wouldn't know. Blue versus green. We built laser tag. Oh, wait. You're supposed to do this with bows and arrows. You're supposed to do this with bows and arrows. I think some sort of colored something, like armor. But, yeah, we built a laser tag arena. What's in here? Yeah. Arrows of poison. That is great. Hang on. Wait, the bows and arrows in this texture pack are the... Oh, that's cool. They're that one gun with the gems on it from Halo. That's cool. I haven't played in the Halo texture pack in just as long as this world. Cool. Laser tag. Alright. The last thing on this little strip of road is the pyramid. The Great Pyramid of Giza. Alright. Like, no ride in the pyramid, but that's okay, I guess. Let's ride it, or attempt to ride, because, oh my gosh, these console edition, oh, okay. Oh. Dude, I don't even know what's going on when I ride one of those mine carts. That really is something. So you're supposed to ride outside the pyramid, not inside. The pyramid's really small. Okay. That was cool. I don't remember any of building that at all. So, hype. Hype for real. Anyways, let's move on to stuff over here. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that area. Well, let's start over here. So this, when I first started the world, I was like, my foot fell asleep. Hang on. Wake up, foot. Okay, my foot is now awake. So I was like, you know what? This is gonna be like carnival game alley. So like those carnival games, like ring toss, or well, I'm hiccuping, I'm burping, it's all the things. So like ring toss, or like I forgot what it was called, but holy cow, excuse me. But yeah, so you're supposed to shoot Steve, and I'm not quite sure what else would happen. Oh wait, no, okay, so there you. Yes, I do. That game is so nostalgic. Bet you can't do that twice. Like with the throwing at the clowns. Yes, I remember that game. That game was so fun. Dude, that game was hype. I gotta find that game again. So there was supposed to be like an employee here moving the targets. However, it doesn't look like the art. Oh my gosh, my leg fell asleep. Oh, my leg is asleep. Oh, okay, that feels very goofy. But the Steve heads don't pop up. Nah, get that, Steve. So yeah, that was a short-lived idea. And what's this one? Battle. So we have another Smash Bros. Dojo here. Diamond helmet, diamond sword, air. Okay, hang on. The diamond swords are the energy ray or the energy swords. That's hype. I'm just gonna hold the energy sword because I feel like it. And swords can't break anything. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna hold the energy sword because that's hype. But yeah, this is like the first Battle Dojo arena. Oh my gosh, blocking. Oh my nostalgia. Blocking with swords. You can't make that up. That's a relic from a bygone era. That's crazy. Who broke this? Not nice. Okay. Another runway. So we've got snowing hard. Okay. What are you supposed to do on this one? Oh, okay. I think I remember this. You're supposed to... I don't know if this even works. It does not. The idea was you were just supposed to throw snowballs and put out the fire, but as you can see, it does not work. Lame. That's disappointing. Alright. So we've got a split here. I think I know what this one is based on the terrible looking wrench on the top. Ride... Dude, this spelling, man, is so bad. Ride Mantenez. I know that's supposed to say maintenance because I'm the idiot who wrote it, but Ride Mantenez. This is just supposed to be like ride maintenance or something. I don't know what I was thinking, but Ride Mantenez, chat. Everybody ride Mantenez in the chat. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. So I do remember building this. Or these two items here. Because these are the bathrooms. With that awful flooring. So we've got the bathrooms. That's not very interesting. But we have the castle. My castle. King Caden Castle. Yes. This is peak ego, by the way. This is peak ego. And so this was supposed to... I remember when I built this. Because I actually had to think hard about it. I remember when I built this, this is supposed to be the story of this world. So there's me in my living room. I am going the wrong direction. So there's me in my living room with the TV making the world. So you can see the TV, and then here's the world, like the parallel. That was a genius idea back then. And I used to have a king skin. I used to before I was blue Halo guy. I used to have a king skin, so that's what that's supposed to represent. But this is supposed to be like the creation of this world. So you can see that there, and then you see my brother's castle, and then you see me and friends playing, and they built their houses, and then there's me and my brother, and there's more houses, and more of us. And in our booties. And that was the ride. What? Oh, peak ride, peak ride, peak ride. Yeah. This was an interesting one to build. I've never been the best at building in Minecraft, but that was like the story of the world and how it was created. No, I was just thumbnail farming there for a second. Pardon me. Holy cow, we have another maze. Hang on, I'm gonna beat this maze real quick. I am so goated at my own maze that I built. Because this kind of horrific building is my... Dude, we beat it first try. We beat the maze first try. That's insane. Alright. So here we have Inverter's Corner. Dude, the spelling here. So this was supposed to be like a... Because I remember when I built this too. This was supposed to be like a creative like play in universe, of course. This was supposed to be like a creative like make your own robots and stuff in universe, of course. I don't know what this has to do with theme park, but it sure is there. And then, ooh, what's this? Oh, the arcade! Yes! I remember seeing something like this in a Stampy video, and I was like, oh, I have to build an arcade in my world. So here are a ton of, like, nondescript arcade machines that are huge, and you can't really... They kind of look like little Among Us guys. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I bet you there's a red machine upstairs. Oh, this is supposed to be like skee ball. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I'm not gonna lie. These are so, like, nondescript arcade machines. Like, what even is these? There's no red one! There's no red Among Us guy! Hang on. I'm gonna fix that. Hang on. Where's the block of redstone? Here it is. That's it. I'm taking matters into my own hands. 10 years later, we're making modifications. Now we have the sus arcade machine. Look, it's sus. Dude, it's too late. The brain rot is setting in. Dude, that's insane. Arcade, huh? That is a thing that we built with absolutely no red arcade machine, no sus Among Us arcade. Alright, what do we got there here? Oh, this is... Oh, this is King Caden Studios. This was my movie development. This was my movie making facility. Can't you tell I make movies? Because for some reason when I was 10 I wanted to make movies. So here's the wilderness shot, like the Hunger Games. I remember when I built this. This was a very iconic building. So here's where you like film the Hunger Games, your outdoor woodsy sections. Here's like the office, like the interview chair. I watched a lot of the Disney Channel growing up, so it was like that. The editor sadly gets one little thing. Well, this is the outdoor. This is the Hallmark movie. Like they're standing outside the front door, like when they kiss for the first time, like the Hallmark movies. You know the ones I'm talking about. Christmas is coming up. Christmas Hallmark movies. You know. Then this is like the space, like the Astro space set. The fire didn't render. So yeah, it was my movie studio. Isn't that hype? Oh boy, what was I making? Props. Oh, these are vendors. These are like shop vendors. Smoothie. Smoothie. That's smoothie. Bacon. Because you have to have a stall that sells just bacon. You can't not have a stall that sells not just bacon. Like, you have to have it. And just chocolate. You've got two of the best stands looking at you right in the face. Hats. What's this one? Tacos. What's a taco? I've never heard of a taco. We've got tacos. Yeah, that's tacos. That's it. That's insane. Sand tomb. Oh, is this another roller coaster? Okay. Oh. Woo. 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 Absolute fever dream. I don't even know what's going on. I can't even see straight when minecarts are going on. But I will say, very aesthetically pleasing. A very aesthetically pleasing ride, if I do say so myself. What do we got here? Bumper boats. It seems like pigs have taken up residence in my bumper boats here, so we'll let them have their fun. Track to the top of the world. Oh! This is not accurate. I got lazy and I chickened out. And I stopped building halfway to the top. Because I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. So yeah. This is a track that goes to a high point. Not the top of the world. That's a lie. Yes, I would agree with you, Sam. There was a lot of big ideas going around, just not the build skills to do it. But I had big ideas, man. Horse race. It's Uma Musume in Minecraft. Clearly the inside path is gonna win. We got Uma Musume in Minecraft before I learned what anime even was. I built Uma Musume before I knew what anime was. That's insane. That is insane. Okay. Ah, shoot. This is like the last couple of things. That's really sad. I wish this would last a lot longer. Just slapping my name on everything. But this is one of the later mountains I built. You can tell it's later because it doesn't look like absolute duty. But yeah, this is gonna be another puke-inducing ride. Whoa. 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 So that was the mountain. What did you guys think? Yeah. It was certainly something. What do we got here? We've got ice skating. Exactly. All that matters is I had a ton of good memories from it. I made an ice rink. I don't know why, but there's an ice rink here. Oh, and then we've got Mario Kart. This is my Mario Kart ripoff. Clearly the person on the inside ring is going to win. It's just built like that. I tell you what, it goes slow as molasses, man. Oh, I guess here's where I balanced it out. Now you're on the outside ring. So really, does the person in the middle ring have the advantage? Because halfway through the track... Yeah, because halfway through the track, you're on the outside, but then you're on the inside and on the outside, so I don't know. Anyways, more parkour. We're just repeating things. Alright, I set my spawn. Alright, let's see if I can do this parkour. What? Is that jump even possible? Do I have to take a potion of swiftness? I do. Alright, we'll take the potion of swiftness. Alright. Let's see if I can do this parkour. Huh. Huh. Parkour. 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 Holy. Huh. Okay. Easy does it. Easy does it. Alright. Okay. Last jump. Last jump. Whee! I did it. We did it. That was legitness. That was legitness. And now we get to ride this cool ride. I was going to say cool, but then my head clipped into the corner. We just get to ride all the way down. All the way down. All the way down. Yeah, that could have gone a lot faster. Oh, well. I'll send her back up. Anyway. And then here, okay, so this one, I do remember when this one was built because this was my sister. And like I said, she was about like 3 at the time that this world was being actively played in. So I told her, this is what I told her. I said, go to that village, pick whatever blocks you like, and you can just have fun. And finally, when she got bored with it, I enclosed it in this track, and I made it into a ride. And it is... You can tell a 3-year-old made this, for sure. But, I mean, a good memory. Because we still play Minecraft to this day. So, a good memory here. But yeah, that's it on this side. I think the only thing we didn't do... Oh my gosh, hang on. There's a waterfall here. That's peak detail. I think the only thing we didn't end up doing was the end here. So I'm going to hop in the end. Because I'm pretty sure there's a roller coaster in the end. So, whee! Yep, here it is. Here's the end roller coaster. The end looks so nasty in this texture pack. I mean, look at how nasty that looks. That looks pretty awful in this texture pack, but I think... Okay, so I remember building this, and I had planned on building like a massive ender dragon in the middle of this arena, but I can't build a massive ender dragon like that, so... And then there's the credits to Minecraft. Oh no. And I can't build a dragon like that, so... Yeah, that's everything. This is Halo Park, chat. This is one of my oldest Minecraft worlds that is still accessible. Obviously, there were a ton on Pocket Edition that I made and had from way back when. But yeah, this was Halo Park. I hope you guys enjoyed this walk through memory lane with me. Like, holy cow, I haven't been in this world in so long, and it's just such a nostalgia trip to go back and kind of like relive this. The S is backwards here. That was not a style decision. I just didn't know how to do it. But yeah, this was a really, really great nostalgia trip. And I hope you guys enjoyed taking that nostalgia trip with me. Because holy cow, was some of it cringe? Yeah. Were some of the roller coasters bad? Absolutely. But like, back in the day, this was like peak. This was like peak to me back in the day. So this was so cool to just go back and check out and chill. And I hope you guys enjoyed coming back and reliving this with me. That's awesome. This was so cool. Wow. Halo Park. What can I say? I wonder what other old worlds are on my Xbox here. We checked out Halo Park. Hope you guys liked it. I'm kind of curious to see what else is on this hard drive. What other worlds did I make that are old? Nerd. Guys, you want to go check out more of my old worlds? Holy cow, there's a lot. Dream World, Festive Save, my name. TYTR. I don't know what that means. What's New World? What's Super Mario? What? Okay. Well, now I'm just going on a trip down memory lane to all these old worlds now. What is this world? Dude, I have no idea what's going on in here. That's crazy. Man, I haven't been in some of these worlds, I kid you not, for a decade. It's insane, but I want to know what that one named Super Mario is. What's in this world? What's in the Super Mario world? Because I know there's the Super Mario mashup pack, but that's only on Nintendo consoles. This is an Xbox. What is this? What? Huh? I must have just, like, let my sister run loose in this world or something. Dude, I don't know. I want to see... Dude, what is medieval? There was another one down here that I think I remember building in. What is dream? Okay, it's a Christmas edition one. What? Dude, what is this? Did I just make a world with the Christmas texture pack? I did. Oh, a sand temple. What? Cool. I'm not falling for that. Yeah, that's right. You can't get me. I've been around the block. You can't get me like that, Minecraft. Nice try. Nice try. I know how to counteract that. Dude, I am digging these old worlds. Like, holy cow, what a rush of nostalgia. There was one. I think it's this one here. City. Hang on. Do I remember? Is this the city that I'm thinking of? Is it? Is this the city that I'm thinking of? Yes! Okay, I made this with the city texture pack. This is awful. Oh, that goes to another village. What? Oh, I just connected a bunch of villages. Oh, someone trying to build withers. What? What is over here? Oh, sweet. A battle arena? That's dope. I don't ever remember building that. I see that the video was buffering. I don't know if that's the internet or because I have low latency on. And I don't know, man. Oh my word. Alright. Okay, so we went in Super Mario. We went in Halo Park. Dude, I want to go in this medieval one. What's in medieval? It's got the fantasy texture pack on. What's cool about this version of Minecraft that I got here was that it came with all the texture packs and stuff. Whoa! Cool throne. I think it's supposed to be like, oh, okay. Whoa. Whoa. What? This is cool. Okay, so I made this with the aquatic update. Update aquatic existed at this point. Dude, I'm digging the fantasy texture pack. I forgot how cool these texture packs were. That's kind of metal. I made a sea castle. This is sick. This is dope. That's cool. I made a sea castle, chat. So that's what's in this world. Cool. Wait. What's over here? Ooh. What? Oh. I don't think that's anything. Interesting, interesting. These worlds are so fascinating to me. It's like from a bygone era. I think that's all the cool ones. Yeah, I think that's all the ones with like... Wait, no, there's one... There's one world that has... My stuffs. Okay, hang on. This world is cool. This world is really cool. Because I used to watch, like, YouTube videos on how to build cool stuff. So I built all these modern houses, and these kind of, like, normal-looking houses off of videos from YouTube. And I'm so proud of them, actually. But... I mean, these are cool designs. I'm a big, like, modern house kind of guy. Like, I like that style. This is cool. I do remember making these. Because this was, like... I made these the year the Switch came out. But before Minecraft on the Switch came out. Or at least before I got Minecraft on the Switch. So I still had my Switch. I was just playing so much Mario Kart. But I was primarily playing Minecraft on the Xbox. You can see I started another one here. What? Dude, this is such a nostalgia trip. I swear I haven't seen this world in years. In years. Man, this is crazy. And my Imperial Walker. Yes, I actually remember we started building this. I was at a friend's house and the friend he was actually in the chat earlier in the video, or earlier in the stream. Whoa, earlier in the video. Earlier in the stream, he was in the chat. I remember starting to build this at his house, which is so fun. Oh man, I wish he was still in the chat. Hopefully he goes back and watches this because that's too cool. Man, what a nostalgia trip here. I kid you not, in an area near my house where I live currently, where I'd like to go walk around this lake, and around this lake is just a bunch of really cool old style houses, ton of personality, and then you get this one like modern house that's it kind of looks like this one here, just smack dab in the middle of all these lake homes, and it's like, that's crazy. Wow, cool. Well, I think that's all I've got for Minecraft here tonight. I wasn't necessarily expecting to get through this world so fast, but yeah, thank you guys for coming with me on this nostalgia trip in this old world and all the other old worlds on this Halo Park world. I hope you guys enjoyed checking out this old world with me. If you want to see more like old world tours, I've got a ton of old worlds on my Switch that we can go back and look at from like 2017, 2018 that we can go back and look at, which would be really cool. But yeah, and if you guys are down for more Minecraft content, let me know, because I'm certainly willing to do more of my favorite block game. But yeah, that's going to conclude our stream for this evening. I appreciate you guys sticking around, hanging out with me this evening. A little bit shorter tonight, but that's okay. Next week, Tuesday evening, we will be back with more Dark Souls 3, which is going to be very exciting. We need to finish that game. I kid you not. I have been sitting here like, man, when I finish Dark Souls 3, that's when we're going to start doing more cool, fun stuff. When I finish Dark Souls 3, so that's kind of the roadblock, and I don't want to stop when we're so many parts in, because, like I said, we're so many parts into Dark Souls that it's like, I don't want to just give up now. So, what we're going to do is we're going to finish Dark Souls 3, we're going to complete the story, beat the boss at the end, like the final boss, and then we're going to, and I think we'll do the Nameless King too, because that's a fight I really want to partake in. And then what we're going to do is we're going to save the rest of the Platinum Trophy for later on in the future, mainly because I just want to be done with Dark Souls. So, we'll save that for in the future, getting the Platinum Trophy. So it's technically still a Platinum playthrough, if we go back and get the Platinum Trophy later. But anyways, that's going to do it for me for now. I hope you all have a blessed rest of your evening, and I'll see you in the next one. See you next week. See you in the next video. See you when I see you. Anyways, have a legendary rest of your evening, chat, and as always, God bless ya. God bless ya all.